Alrighty, welcome everybody. Welcome to the 17th episode of the Spin Zone and 103rd for the entire year. And as always, I've got my co-host with me, Steve Rodriguez. Welcome back.
What's up, people? How you guys doing? Dan, did I hear you correct? 17th?
17th and
Wow.
actually 103rd episode for the year. It's 17 because
Awesome.
I'm including the non-regular games. So even though
All
we
right,
are
all right.
in week 16, we're
Right.
actually including some of the non-regular games in the count. So
Awesome. Awesome.
yeah, so basically, it's going to be the first time that we also broadcast to Instagram. So be sure to check that recording out. It's a little different than what you normally see here on the screen. It's an actual vertical mobile format. So I'm curious to see how that's going to look. And hopefully
Interesting.
everything works out. Facebook and Instagram are the same company, but they're really different platforms altogether. So we're trying to grow an audience on Instagram as well. So
How many
um,
platforms do we have now?
we have a total of nine. We have four or five that we broadcast simultaneously, and then the other four or so we actually upload. Uh, we actually upload after the show is over. So, but it's a
Awesome.
total of nine in total. So if you can't catch us on Facebook, you can catch us on YouTube, and if you can't catch us on YouTube, you can catch us on X, and if you can't catch us on X, you'll be able to catch us on Instagram Live, and then you should be also be able to catch the episodes on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Twitch is another platform that we're on as well. So we're we've got a total of nine. Hopefully we'll stay at nine. It becomes a lot more difficult and a lot of
And
work
imagine, I can only
when you have to
imagine.
deal with all those platforms and having to deal with all of them. But it does increase our broadcast reach. And by the way, we are the only podcast locally as well as south of San Antonio, I think, that broadcast to all nine social media platforms.
Awesome.
So that's a
Awesome.
plus right there. But anyway, as we know, the Dallas Cowboys are actually going to play the Miami Dolphins this weekend. It was not a very good game this past Sunday. As we know, they lost, and
Yes, they did.
we're hoping to recover from that whole debacle. But obviously, weather was not a friend of the Dallas Cowboys this past weekend. And it will be sunny in Miami at 70 degrees, so that should go be an advantage to the Cowboys. Hopefully,
That
this
should go a long way with the Cowboys.
exactly. So that's our hope at this point. So, um, as we all know, the records between Miami and Dallas are each 10-4. Both the Cowboys, like I said, and the Dolphins have a 10-4 record this season. Some so-called experts favor the Cowboys to win. There are others that favor the Dolphins to win.
Hmm.
I'm not going to necessarily take out my crystal ball to kind of make a prediction, but I'm going to say that right now I would put my money on the Cowboys, but you never know, right? You never know.
Weirder things have happened.
Yep, weirder things have happened, but we all kind of knew in the back of our mind that the Buffalo game was going to be very difficult, that the weather is always nasty, the players are really rowdy, and so that usually doesn't help when it comes to playing up there. So I'm not making excuses, it's just
I was
the
just
way.
gonna say it sounds like excuses, but hey,
No,
no
no.
excuses.
It is real. It is real. The weather is a big factor. So, you know. So anyway, previous matchups between the Dolphins and the Cowboys. The last time they met was on September 22nd in 2019, and at that time the Cowboys beat them 31 to 6. Prior to that, they hadn't met for about 3 years. They met on November 22nd, 2015, and Dallas won that game 24 to 14. Then about 4 years prior, they played on 11/24, and the Cowboys once again won that game 20 to 19. And it looks like once again they hadn't played until about 4 years prior to that, and at the time Dallas beat them 37 to 20. And then going back to 2003, 4 years prior to that, Miami beat Dallas 40 to 21. So obviously the Dallas Cowboys have a few games up on them as far as beating them, but like I said, we'll see what happens this
The
weekend,
Sunday.
this Sunday. So on the injury tracker, we've got a couple of injuries on the Cowboys side. We've got Brandon Cooks, wide receiver. He's out for bed rest. Rico Dowdle, even though I think he played this past weekend, he still has
Yes, he did.
he has a little bit of an ankle injury. Lami Fakoko Jr., he's out with a knee injury. He's a defensive end. Stephen Gilmore, cornerback, bed rest. Jonathan Hankins, defensive tackle, knee and ankle injury. Malik Hooker, safety, ankle. Demarcus Lawrence, defensive end, bed rest. Jordan Lewis, cornerback, bed rest. Zach Martin, thigh injury. Tony Pollard, thumb injury. Tyrone Smith, back injury. And Matt Waletzko, offensive tackle, shoulder injury.
Oh
Uh,
my.
the Miami Dolphins have a little bit more injuries than the Cowboys do. Devon Arcane, Ar- or Arcane, he's the running back. He's got a toe injury. Teron Armstead, offensive tackle, a knee ankle injury. Tyreek Hill, wide receiver, ankle injury. Xavier Howard, cornerback, he's got a hip injury. Robert Hunt, hamstring. Austin Jackson, offensive tackle, an oblique. Raheem Mostert, knee, ankle, and is on bed rest.
He's a running back, right?
He's a running back, yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that came from San Francisco.
Yeah.
He's been doing good.
And he's actually going to play, I think, this weekend from what I was looking at.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be out for any reason.
And then Liam Etchenberg, offensive lineman, calf. Deshaun Elliott, safety, concussion. Jevon Holland, full safety, knees. Cater Kohu, cornerback, hip. Emmanuel Ogba, defensive end, hamstring. Quarterback, Jalen Ramsey, bed rest. Quarterback, Cam Smith, hamstring. Tight end, Durham Smith, ankle. Uh, Andrew Van Ginkel, oblique and knee. And running back, Chris Brooks, a knee injury. So they've got quite a bit of injuries there. Some of these guys will probably play.
Yes.
So as it currently stands, Dallas is and remains number 3 in the NFC.
Number
Um,
three?
I believe so. I believe they're number 3.
Number two.
No, they're number 3. At least after this loss, they're number 3. I could be wrong.
No, no, has Eagles lost.
Ah, okay.
And brought him back to number two.
Ah, okay. So saving
Uh,
grace, number 2. Sorry about
all right,
that.
good. All right.
Dallas faces friendlier terrain in Miami, with forecasted weather being in the 70s and sunny. We expect Dallas to do better than the embarrassing loss to the Buffalo Bills last week.
That was a hard pill to swallow.
Right. And of course, the quarterbacks going against each other is Dak Prescott and Tua Tagovailoa from Miami. Running backs, it'll be Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle against Raheem Mostert, which even though he was injured, and Devon Kane, even though he's injured, you're going to see running
Yeah,
backs
you're
on
there,
both
Roble.
sides. Yep. And then, of course, wide receiver, you're going to see CeeDee Lamb, and somebody to watch out for is Jalen Ramsey, the cornerback.
Yes.
And what do we expect this Sunday? Dolphins have the second highest sack rate in the NFL. That's something to be aware of. You know, Tua, he is a good quarterback, has one of the most dangerous passing games in the league. He isn't a top five quarterback, but he can be dangerous at best. So it's something
Yes.
that
Yes. Yes.
the Cowboys have to watch out for. And the Dallas running backs, they need to step it up as they face the fourth best defense in the league. And the Dolphin injury list continues to grow. It's an opportunity for Dallas to take advantage of the situation. But
Yes.
definitely the running backs have got to do better than they've done in the last week or so. They're
Totally agree. Totally agree with that.
so but that's basically it. So hopefully, Christmas Eve will be a good time to celebrate. Hopefully there'll be a pitada of some sort along with the tamales down on Southmost.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten any tamales from anywhere?
Nope. Nope.
I
Nope.
know.
Not
Tell
this
me
year.
about it. It's not good.
Not. Not this year.
I can't find anybody that can make any decent ones right now.
Hey. 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 I guess those days are over.
I guess so. Man, I'm telling you, that we're going to have to get out and learn how to do them ourselves.
That's all right. I'll go without.
All right. Well, hopefully you were a good boy this year, so Santa will bring you something. Hopefully he drops something under the tree.
Let me tell you, as long as I have my health, my family, all right, and my job, that's more than enough.
That's true. That's the way I'm looking at things right now.
Uh,
So,
hey,
you know,
the older you get, the more you realize that hey, people aren't able to get out of bed.
that's true.
People, all right, people aren't able to go to work.
That's true. That's true.
People should be thankful for their health,
Yep. And we
for their
should be,
family, and for their friends.
that's right. And we should be
So hey,
thankful for our problems and our aches and pains.
there we go.
It means we're alive if we feel. So,
Yes, sir. Yes,
yep.
sir. Yes, sir. So
Alrighty. Well, everybody, it was a pretty short show today. We didn't want to make it too long. We know it's the holiday season. We
yes, it
hope that
is.
you take an opportunity to spend some time with your friends and your family and that you enjoy, the next couple of days. And we will be back next week for the 18th episode of the Spin Zone. And Steve, hope you have a great holiday. And everybody, thank you for joining us.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Dan, your family. Hey, enjoy. Be safe. And we'll
Thank
see
you.
each other soon.
Alrighty. We'll see y'all later.
Adios.